Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. This is the PAPAJO show and Litecoin leader, and we've got Divvy Daddy with us today. Today we are going to do a special announcement with a uh, public service announcement for everybody. There has been a lot of scamming going on recently, and we want to make sure that you all know how to find our content. That way, if someone says they're reaching out to you from us, any one of us, that you know where to go to make sure and verify whether it is or not. Because we have websites, we have areas that you can go to and find that social media stuff, no matter where it comes from, etc. Stuff like that. So what's going on, guys? We got Divvy Daddy and Litecoin Leader in the house. What's going on?
Hey guys, so happy to be here. I just really want to take some time to take a second and have a discussion real quick and just give all of our viewers and our entire communities and networks a fair warning, because right now in Pro Bitcoin Solutions we are noticing just a ton of scammer activity picking up. We are getting so many requests of people who need help, who are getting scammed, who have had cryptocurrency stolen, mainly because of negligence or just poor practice with their crypto security. So for me, it's just taking time today to pause and notice that there is quite a bit of extra activity. There are a lot more scam accounts popping up. For myself, for both of you guys, there are scam accounts popping up. We've heard of stuff going around in the Bitcoin Ben community where people are getting phone calls directly related to products or services that they may or may not be offering, or some people don't even have these services or products. So it's just very interesting to see how bold and brazen they are getting. And it is very hard to track and trace some of this down. So we just want to be very cautious. We hear about it all the time within our Divi communities or within our personal communities, but I just want to take time to talk about some of the easy ways to identify whether something is a scam, and just to really let people know that the scammers are out in full force right now. They are really actively looking for ways to target you, to find out who you are, who's interested in crypto. They are looking at hashtags. They are looking at what communities you're involved in. So I just want to make sure that you guys are taking time to understand that there's only one person who's responsible for your personal security, and it's you.
100%. 100%. You are. It is not your keys, not your coins. And if you are not holding your coins yourself, then they're not yours.
Yeah, and it's even more nefarious than that, because just by opening up conversations and commenting on YouTube shows or commenting on people's Instagrams, you're opening yourself up for potential behaviors that are going to expose you to risks that are unnecessary. So I would exercise extreme caution. Make sure that you're following our basic, crypto practices, which are, first of all, never share your keys. Never. If anyone's ever asking you for that information, it should feel like something just gross is about to happen, right? It should just feel inside your gut like something bad is about to happen, because it is. There's no reason to get those words. And secondly, be very cautious about using the same device where your crypto is stored for communicating in everyday use. For me, if someone SIM swapped my phone, I would just be an inconvenience at worst, right? So I have nothing that I'm worried about. And I feel like people need to be in that same position where they're taking time to invest a little bit of money in either a cell phone that's specifically designed for crypto security, or a laptop specifically designed for that, but really just following the foundational tenets of keeping yourself safe online, and don't expose any information that you don't need to. It's no one's business what you're aping into, or what your HODL bag is, or who stores your crypto.
Yeah. It's security by habit. Create a habit of security. What David is talking about there is, I've said for years now to friends and family, and to now you guys and gals and everything, get a crypto only device. Keep it clean. Don't do anything but crypto on it. We've all said that. It is very important. And we have all these centralized exchanges and stuff. I have a few of you guys have reached out to me, and you're sitting there going, how do I get my crypto off Coinbase? It's not as hard as it sounds. And in just a second here, I have a company doing that. Litecoin Leader has a company doing that. And so does Divvy Daddy. We can help you do that appropriately. There's lots of ways to do that, but we will not communicate with you. We will not reach out to you. You have to reach out to us, and you have to schedule time with us. We have all that stuff set up. If these scammers and stuff like that that are coming out right now, they are 100% reaching out to people, randomly calling them. They're getting their numbers from somewhere. We're still trying to figure out where. And
they're sending emails too. Even people are getting emails sent to them for using these random exchanges or Connect Your Wallet Connect or MetaMask here. Like, you know,
I've seen reports recently where someone hacked an account on Coinbase and not only drained the Coinbase account, but they also drained the person's checking account that was associated to the stupid Coinbase account. They had no idea. You don't log into your checking account every day unless you're literally watching every penny you spend. And at the end of the day, that's the majority of people.
Yeah, this goes beyond just normal security stuff. This is like it. I'll say it a different way. It's a different kind of FOMO. It's fear of mistakes online. You're making mistakes online. Like there's no rush to go do something. If someone tells you like, "Oh, this, go check your wallet. This, go check your wallet. That," verify. You don't trust but verify. Like if you reached out from any of the three of us or anyone else who's popular, anyone who's popular online is going to have a spoof account at some point. We're getting them now. We're getting big enough that we're getting them. The bigger channels like Bitcoin Bending, it probably has like 10 at any given time.
BitBoy, Miss Teen Crypto, yeah, they all do.
Miss Teen Crypto has a ton. I see that on Instagram, wherever they're active, and you'll see it. But if you really want to know what our socials are and who we are, they're all over our websites, and Papa Joe's going to share them in a moment.
I'm going to go ahead and pull it up right now, actually, if I can pull it up appropriate. There we go. Yeah. This is Litecoin Leader. This is yours, my friend. Go ahead and go through it real quick.
This is my website. If you scroll most of the way down, you could say, like, just look for the phrase social media, and you'll see, like, all my social media right there in that blue bar. Just every one of them, Instagram, LinkedIn, Patreon, Pinterest, Telegram, Twitter, YouTube, they're all there. If you want to know if it's really coming from me, then you just click on one of those and you know like that those are my accounts. The same thing for Papa Joe or same thing for Divvy Daddy. But these are one things to verify. But if you get a message from us, if you get a direct message on Telegram or Twitter or Instagram, which we're all on from time to time, and you don't know if it's us, reach out to us and confirm on a different mechanism and say, hey, is this really message coming from you? Because even on my website, there's right at the top, there's my phone number. You can text my business line and say, did you text me? I had it happen today. Did you call me from this number 30 minutes ago? And I said, yeah, that was me. And like, because I use multiple phone numbers too. And that's part of the problem is that there's so many different ways. It's a fractured universe online, so many different ways to contact people. And you don't know which one people use. I mean, obviously, anyone on my Patreon, I know it's you because we're all in a closed environment. But if you're just reaching out to me randomly from Instagram or Twitter, I don't know, and you don't know if it's me. So, and if people start making an account, there was an account made today or yesterday that said Litecoin Leader. It wasn't me. It wasn't my phone number, but we got rid of him or her. We don't even know. But there happened again and again. And this is in a down market. This is in a bear crypto market.
That's the bad part too.
Yeah. I mean, wait until we get to a bull market in crypto, and then it's just going to take off. So not only is it us, but also the projects you're involved in. Make sure you know where to go if you're like involved in like, know that Theta does Discord and not Telegram, for example, but Divvy does Telegram and not Discord. You got to know which projects use which means of communication so you can go and verify.
Right. And Jeff also does crypto consultations as well, guys and gals. So if you are ever concerned, grab a time on his calendar and you can have literally a Zoom call with Jeff and you can see it's him. Okay. Other people who are doing this, if you ask, I want a face-to-face call with them, or whatever, it's not. They won't do it. Jeff will never reach out. I will never reach out. Divvy Daddy will never reach out. So Divvy Daddy, let's go through yours real quick since I go ahead and have it up right now. So this is Divvy Daddy's website, thedividaddy.com.
Yeah, there's not much to it, guys. I don't really have a lot of ways to get a hold of me because just kind of the nature of what I do. I like to keep myself a little bit distant from everything. So for me, there really is no way that I would be reaching out to you ever. You have to go through Pro Bitcoin Solutions if you're doing any recovery work with us. And we go through an entire process for vetting who the customer is. And we usually don't even take any personal information or any private keys or anything like that until we're much further down in the process and we're certain with what we're dealing with. So If that is something that you're ever having to get a hold of us with, go to Pro Bitcoin Solutions, fill out the request form, and we'll get back in touch with you. But again, you'll never be hearing from me. And if you ever think that you're talking to me and you get that gut feeling, follow your yes. Reach out to Papa Joe, reach out to Jeff, and say, hey, is Divvy Daddy talking to me? Is this the real Divvy Daddy? Can you confirm? And one of them will text me and say, hey, are you working with John Joe? And I'll be like, yeah, I'm working with John and Joe. I mean, I chose 2 first names, right? Like couldn't have been any more opaque than that. But at the end of the day, we're gonna have each other's backs. We know how to get hold of each other, and no one's gonna be upset if you're double checking to make sure that we are who we say we are.
Absolutely.
We won't be offended. Actually, we'll give you a kudos and we'll talk wonders about you because we want you to be safe. Because the other thing is, if it's not us, then you get to help us know what's happening so that we can catch these scammers. Most of the time, we don't catch the impersonators ourselves. We have you guys helping us who see something going on. It's a red flag, and you let us know. And these are the types of things we have to do for each other as a community. We have to help each other out. We have to be blocking these bad actors. We have to be reporting stuff. And something I was reminded is it's not for everybody to engage with these hackers, because these hackers, you have to assume that they know what they're doing and they're really good at what they do. So even if you have some idea of how to play games with them, it's just not worth the hassle. You have more to risk and more to lose than anything to gain. So, just practice safe cyber security and just keep it secret, guys. It's no one's business what you're doing.
100%, 100%. And at the end of the day, guys and gals, if you want to find me, it's thepapajoshow.com. It's on my YouTube stuff. It's all right there. You've got right here. I'll pull this up. I got a Patreon, Crypto Confidential. You can reach out to me on the website down here at the bottom. Do a subscription. You can subscribe and talk to me there. All of my socials are right here at the top. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull them up just like I did the other guys. I have all of these different things. Same thing. You can go to the website. It is right here. This is probably going to play because I have a stupid thing going right away. Sorry about that. Twitter. I have PapaJoe42. My original Papa Joe got deleted by Twitter because I was telling too much truth. There's a Facebook account, and y'all really can't see that because I didn't bump all this up. Now on Instagram, it's a little bit different. Same thing. I got that deleted as well because, well, it had been hacked and or taken over. So it's P4P4JL42. It is on my website. Okay. I also have the consultation thing. If you're ever concerned or want to know, I have a website or business where I actually do the consultations. It's astroblockchainconsulting.com. It's also listed on thepapajoshow.com, if I'm not mistaken. Where did I do with it? It's over here. It's somewhere in here somewhere. I don't know. If it's not, by the end of the night, it will be. So just do me a favor, do Jeff a favor, do Patrick a favor. Do us a favor. Check our websites, and we will never reach out to you, ever. That's not our style. That's not our thing. As a matter of fact, nobody in this space will ever reach out to you to talk to you about your crypto. That's not our stuff. It's none of our business. And if anyone is trying to make it their business, you need to report and block. And you need to let the rest of the community, all of us, know, hey, this account is trying to scam you, or hey, you have all these doubles, and it's on us at that point, if I'm not mistaken, guys. But we go to the platform, social media platform, and say, hey, someone's doubling us. Delete them, block them, make them go away.
I would even say, like, don't do us any favors because I'm not going to get scammed. Do yourself a favor.
Sure.
And be out there and make sure that you are being safe. Make sure that follow your favorite YouTubers, your favorite Instagrammers, figure out who they are in the crypto space where they have an opportunity to give you risk. Like, obviously, if it's like your favorite, trick shot guy, like, they're not going to be contacting you about crypto. But if you've got a favorite crypto guy, just do a quick search. Make sure that you're not following 6 Bitcoin Bens and you don't have 4 Bitcoin Bens following you. Make sure that there's only 1 Litecoin leader following you and you're only following 1 Litecoin leader. And then double check, hey, is this the same account that's following Papa Joe's account? Because is it the same Litecoin leader? Then it's probably right. Just do your own research and make sure that you're taking time, because it's not for me. We're really here to give you a public service announcement to say, be cautious. They're out in full force. right now. We are seeing the activity pick up so much. I'm saying like 5 times more the activity than I was seeing last month at this time. So I don't know what's going on.
I think I have a hunch on it. If you wanted to get
come out here and say it.
If you wanted to get a little more, I guess, into the weeds for a second, I've wondered if this would start happening after the Terra Luna thing happened and we started seeing the stuff with BlackRock and Citadel and their involvement in that. And then you have the G7 and Davos meeting, and all of a sudden they're going to try and crash this and do all these negative things and make it as bad, evil stuff. And I realistically wonder if these are the things, some of the plans that they were making there, whatever you want to call it. And you're going to start to see just a flurry of this, and it's going to continue to build up, I think, for the next couple of months. Just please be on your guard, everyone. Please pay attention to the stuff that's going on. Remember, no one, not us, not just us, no one in this space, any of the people on YouTube you see, anyone on Instagram, Twitter, wherever, no one is going to reach out to you to try to help you with your crypto. If you want help, you have to reach out to us.
Yeah,
we have ways for you to do it.
We could try and speculate all we want, but we know factually that we're seeing a ton of more people that this is happening, and we just want everybody to just know how to do this right and be safe with their crypto. And it's just like none of us, all three of us are very busy, as are the rest of the people that are impersonated online. So we don't have the time to reach out to all to you and say, hey, tell me about your Matic or your Theta or your Divi. Like, we're not going to do that. We're just like, we might say something in passing, but then I'll be just like, hey, that was a cool post on Instagram. We're not going to say like, hey, what are your seed words for this wallet? That won't happen. So if you see that, let us know. We'll take care of it. Report it. We'll figure out what's going on as best we can. But ultimately, you may just have to block that person. But you got to know how to do your own due diligence, not just on a project, but also who are you talking to. And remember, if that conversation never happened, you just ignored it, you're no worse off than when you started, than that person reaching out to you in the first place. So just drop the conversation. At the worst, just block it and move on.
Sure. Well, cool, guys. I think that pretty much covers what we wanted to make sure. We really genuinely care about this community, and we're sick and tired of seeing our friends and our acquaintances, and just in general, the people who are just trying to take care of their families for the future and stuff like that, because that's what this is. This is the future of money. This is the future of banking. This is the future of everything and anything that our humanity touches, just like the internet did. And we want to protect it and keep it clean as much as possible. So that's kind of what we're doing this. So just a public service announcement to everyone. Appreciate you all tuning in. I really do appreciate everything you guys are doing. Do us a favor and spread this out and get it out as many people as you possibly can. We want to make sure that this word gets out to everyone. So appreciate the time, gentlemen. Any last words real quick?
Yeah, get your money off Coinbase.
Yes, get it off Coinbase.
Practice your crypto commandments. Know what you're doing. Be very cautious. Then just think things through before you rush into anything, and never hurts to verify with extra time. So I want to thank you, PAPAJO, and I want to thank Patrick for doing all this. This is great, but this is all for the community. This is for you guys. There's nothing that we're doing it. We're just doing it to help the community and help everybody to be that much better in crypto, and to help, like, the more that you know, the more you're going to help the next person as you pay it forward.
Absolutely. All right, gentlemen. Well, thank you for the time, and you guys have a great evening. We'll talk to you later.
Thanks, guys.